Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Miss Messie and Maggie Show.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Welcome back, Maggie.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear. Your bows are looking so super cute today.
They remind me of curls.
They do. It looks like you have curly hair. Excellent. So, boys and girls, we have a very special letter we're going to be learning about today. Hey, Maggie.
Very important letter.
Do you know what letter it is?
I thought it was F yesterday,
She
but
did.
I know it's an E.
You're right. We're learning about the letter E today. Yesterday, silly Maggie skipped the letter E altogether. You're
I'm
so
still
silly.
learning.
Well, you're only 6 years old, Maggie. Did you find out when your birthday is?
I did.
When is it?
It is, I think my mom said March.
Yeah? March what?
13th. Mm-hmm.
March 13th. So your birthday's coming up super soon.
It is, and I'll be 7.
Right, you'll be 7. We're going to have a birthday celebration for Maggie. Miss Messie has to write that down because you never know. We might forget, and I don't want to forget that important birthday.
I might forget too.
We might have to call Maggie's mom and ask her. That would be silly. Does she have a phone?
No, moose don't have phones. Silly.
We are so silly. Moose don't have phones, Miss Messie. How would they dial a number with their big hooves?
It's too hard.
Oh my gracious, so funny. So yes, boys and girls, as Maggie said, we are going to be learning about the letter E today. So let's show you how to draw a letter E.
Are we going to use sticks again?
Oh, we are. We are going to use sticks again. We use sticks and curved lines in all of our letters.
There's lots of those shapes in the woods too.
Yeah, I bet there is. So boys and girls, to make an uppercase letter E, remember, we always start our letters from the top of our page down. Okay, that's a really important tip. Do we start our letters from the middle?
No.
No. Do we start our letters from the bottom and write them up?
No.
We start them from the top
And down.
Exactly. Good job, Maggie. So boys and girls, let's start at the top. So put your pen on your paper and you make a stick down. A vertical stick.
Vertical.
Right. That stick is called a vertical line. Now we're going to make 2 horizontal lines, which are lines that go in this direction. Did you ever hear that word before? Horizontal?
I heard of a word very similar.
Yeah.
It's called the horizon.
Oh, right. You probably sit down and watch the sun come up over the horizon in the mornings, do you?
I do. Me and my mom.
That's a nice word, horizon. Thank you, Maggie, for sharing that word with us. So, boys and girls, you start at the top of your stick that you made, and you make a horizontal line this way, and then you go to the bottom and you make the exact same line that way.
We're getting there.
We're getting there one step at a time. Now, to put our middle stick in, we have to think about where halfway between our stick might be. So I'm going to say about right here. And you're going to
good.
Yeah, that looks good. We're going to draw another line, just not as long as the rest of them. So that's an uppercase letter E.
That took 4 sticks.
You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. To make a lowercase letter E, we're actually going to use some curved lines too, Maggie.
Bringing in the curves.
We're bringing in the curves. And we're going to make a turtle shell shape first. So what we need to do is we need to make a horizontal line again. And then we're going to make it kind of look like a turtle shell back.
It does look like a turtle.
Doesn't it? That looks like where a turtle carries it on its back, its big shell.
I'm glad I don't have a shell.
That would be silly. Where would you put it?
These antlers are heavy enough.
Do you know what? Sometimes I wish I had a shell. So I could hide away.
Yes.
Oh, move into my shell and just forget about the world?
That would be nice sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's finish our lowercase letter E. So once we have our turtle shell back made, then we just bring a curved line down like that.
Good curve, Miss Messie.
Thank you. Look, it almost makes a full circle, but nope, we tricked you. We don't close it in all the way.
kind of looks like a C with a line through it.
Oh, you're right. It does kind of look like a C with a line through it. So boys and girls, just to go over that one more time, you start here, you make a horizontal line, go up and make your turtle shell and go whoop, and end it, okay? And that's how you make a lowercase e.
I like getting that sound too.
I know, isn't that fun? Whoop. That is a fun sound. Okay, so next, let's take out our mystery box and see what Mr. Leapfrog has to tell us today about the sounds of the letter E. Maggie, do you think the letter E has one sound or two sounds?
Oh, this is tricky.
It is tricky.
I know it makes a sound.
Close. It makes a eh sound.
Eh,
Yeah, you're right.
eh.
Yep. Do you think it makes another sound?
This one's tricky. Is it like a sound, kind of?
No, not really. I'm glad you're here, Maggie, because Maggie's going to learn with us, isn't she? You're going to listen to the two sounds that E makes now with our leapfrog.
I love learning.
I'm so glad, Maggie. Well, you're only turning 7, so it's a good opportunity for you to learn too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go, Maggie. E says, oh, every letter makes a sound. E says, and E. See, Maggie? There's two sounds.
Now I see.
So the letter E makes the sound eh,
Eh?
like in egg, and it makes the sound E, which is its name.
E.
Right. So we also learned that the letter A makes its own name sound A, and so does the letter E. It has two sounds, eh and E.
This is tricky, but I think I got it.
You'll get it, Maggie. Do you want to press it one more time?
Of course.
E says E. Every letter makes a sound. And E. Right. Good work. Thank you, Mr. Leapfrog. So E makes two sounds. Eh, like in egg, and E, like in eagle. Can you hear when I say the word eagle? You can hear the letter E's name? E?
Eagle.
Right. Eagle. And that's how we know it's the second sound of the letter E. Let's see what's in my mystery box to show you, boys and girls, today. We've already used this one as an example.
Egg.
Right. Egg. Good job, Maggie. Do you see any eggs in the woods?
Yes, but sometimes they have babies in them.
Do they have babies in them? Like what? Baby what?
Like baby animals.
Baby animals like birds?
Birds and ducks.
Oh, so sweet. Birds and ducks.
I wasn't born in an egg, though.
No, that would be silly. No, Maggie wasn't born in an egg. Do you know what, Maggie? Do you know what you're called?
What?
You're a mammal. You're just like me. I'm a mammal too.
We're like the same.
Close. So boys and girls, a mammal is somebody that's born to a mommy and that we have warm blood inside of our bodies. And that when our babies are born, they drink milk from their mommies. Did you drink milk from your mommy?
I did. It was so good and nutritious.
Yeah. So that means you're a mammal because we weren't born in an egg. We weren't born with feathers like a bird, right?
Right.
Right. So we were born from our mommy's belly. You grew in your mommy's tummy. And then when you came out, you drank milk from your mommy and you have warm blood. So that makes you a mammal.
Big.
Yeah. See? And you grow from a baby to a big adult moose.
I can't wait to be big like my mom.
I know. Your mom is super big. I seen her by the pond yesterday. She's way bigger than Maggie.
Her name is Marsha.
Marsha! I didn't know that was your mom's name. I was just calling her Mrs. Moose.
No, she's Marsha.
Marsha. Oh, I'm going to have to introduce myself to her today and call her Marsha. Will she like that?
Like that, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
good. All right, let's see what else is in our e-basket here. This guy, if you can see his big ears and his big trunk, do you know what he is?
I think I do. Is he an elephant?
Yeah, he's an elephant. Good. And elephants go with their trunks, don't they? Good, Maggie. Wow, she's really good at imitating an elephant. Okay, what else do I have? This is a vegetable.
I love vegetables.
And I love purple. Do you love purple too?
Of course.
So this, boys and girls, is an eggplant.
That has the eggplant.
Right. It has the sound in it from egg, doesn't it? Yep.
But it's not an egg, is it?
No, it's not. No, it isn't an egg. It's a type of vegetable and it's purple.
I thought maybe they planted eggs and then you got an eggplant.
Oh my goodness, Maggie, you're so silly. You're full of beans. Did you ever hear anybody say that?
Where am I full of beans? Where are the beans?
My mommy, Mrs. Messy Sr., used to say that to me when I was a little girl. She used to say, "Oh my goodness, Miss Messy, you're full of beans." And that meant I was just super silly.
Oh, that's good.
So you're super silly too.
I like to be super silly.
Mm-hmm. Next we have an elastic. That's the E name, Maggie.
Elastic.
Right. And that's an elastic band, boys and girls. And it's pink, my favorite color.
And what would you use that for, Miss Missy?
That's a good question, Maggie. So people use elastic bands for all kinds of things. They hold things together so you can wrap them around things to keep things all in one space. You can put them in your hair. So if I wanted to have pigtails like this, I could put elastic band in my hair to hold my hair in place.
That is such a clever thing.
Guess what else I can do, Maggie? I can do this.
You're full of beans now, Miss Missy.
Was that silly?
I like that. That was silly.
Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, this is a big piece of machinery, boys and girls, and this is called an excavator.
Excavator.
Right, that's a big word. And it uses a big bucket and it digs into the ground and it digs up all kinds of soil and dirt.
I've seen that around the pond. I've seen those.
Yeah, they have a little mini one that goes around to fix the trail.
Yes.
You were right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this last little guy, I really like him. You probably don't know him, do you, Maggie? Do you watch Treehouse on TV?
No, I don't watch TV, silly.
This is Elmo. And he comes on TV and he's super silly and he's so lovable and giggly.
Is he full of beans too?
He is full of beans too. Elmo is really silly and he's so lovable and cuddly and I just love him.
I would love him too.
He's really furry, Maggie. You would like him.
Well, I will definitely watch him. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's put all of our things back in the bin and we'll
Mystery
read.
box was fun today, Miss
It
Missy.
was, especially that elastic band. That was so silly. I hope I didn't hurt your nose.
No.
All right, boys and girls, I don't have an ebook to read to you today, but I do have a book that I really, really like. And it's called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
That's silly.
Isn't it? It's a silly sound. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And you can make a song.
Boom, boom.
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And it can be a fun song and you can do actions. I really like this story, Maggie.
Well, I can't wait.
And it's by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archibald, and it's illustrated by Lois Ehlert.
I love illustrations.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty, aren't they? Those are the pictures. Okay, here we go. It's an A told B and B told C. I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. This is a fun story, isn't it?
This is so our kind of story.
It is. We said D to E, F, G. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree.
The coconut tree. The coconut tree.
This book is fun, Maggie. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Will there be enough room? Look who's coming. LMNOP.
LMNOP. That's all part of the alphabet.
You're right. All the alphabet is going up the coconut tree.
The coconut tree.
And Q, R, S, and T, U, V. My goodness, they're all going up there. Still more W and X, Y, Z. The whole alphabet up the
Coconut tree.
right. And then they say, uh-oh, look what's happening to the branch, Maggie.
Oh no.
It's whoop, curving.
Curving. We learned about curves.
We did. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. All the alphabet fell right out of the tree, Maggie.
Oh dear.
I hope they're not hurt.
I hope so too.
Oh, let's read on to see. Skit, scat, scoodle, doot, a flip, a flop, flee. Everybody's running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears and they dust off their pants. Look, they're giving them cuddles and loves.
Oh, I love cuddles and hugs.
All the mommies and daddy letters. Help us up, cried ABC. Oh my goodness. ABC is like, please. Next from the pile up, skinned knee D, and stub toe E, and patched up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. Oh, they're all beat up, Maggie. They're having a hard time on the coconut tree. I think they got a little bit hurt. H is tangled up with I, and J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. Ruh-roh.
Oh dear.
I think they need a little smoochie from their adult friend to make them feel better.
That always makes us feel better.
You're right. M is looped and N is stooped. O is twisted, alley oop. Skit, scat, scoodle doot, a flip, flop, flee.
This book is so fun.
There's fun words in this book, isn't there?
It might get catchy and stuck in my head all day.
Look who's coming. It's black-eyed P, QRS, and loose-toothed T. Oh, look. Poor letter P got a black eye. Letter T got a loose tooth. Oh my
this
goodness.
Book is hilarious.
So foolish. Then U, V, W, wiggle jiggle free. Last to come, X, Y, Z, and the sun goes down on the coconut tree.
I'd like to visit this coconut
I
tree.
know, me too. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon.
I see full moons all the time.
They're so pretty, aren't they, Maggie? They light up the sky.
They do.
Oh, they're so nice.
I wish they would come every night.
I know, me too. They're so pretty. They just put a nice light over the whole area.
It helps us see at night.
I was going to say, it must help you see in the woods. It's almost like a little night light for you.
It is. You're right.
A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka, chicka.
Boom, boom.
Oh, my goodness me.
Chicka, chicka, boom, boom.
Will there be enough room? All right, let's do the alphabet with our friends now, since it's here on the back of the book, Maggie.
Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? High five, Maggie. You're such a great singer.
And I didn't forget E this time.
You're so silly, Maggie. Okay, boys and girls, so I know we do a craft sometimes with you, but I thought today that we would make elastic slime.
Really?
What do you think about that, Maggie?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Me too. I can hardly contain myself, boys and girls. So we are going to make elastic slime today with you. And I have to follow a recipe when I'm making slime, just like when you're making a cake at home with your moms and dads. It's really important you follow the steps, because if you don't, Maggie, what could happen?
It might not come out right.
You're right. It might not work the way you wanted it to. So boys and girls, it's super important that you follow a recipe. Okay, let me get my things together that I need. So I do need to have a bowl because I need somewhere to put everything.
Yep.
Right?
That's a bowl.
You're right. That is a bowl. So I have a bowl and I have some glue and I have some shaving cream that I need and I have some baking soda that I'll need to use. And some baby oil is important. And cornstarch is also something that we need, an ingredient. And we need our special activator, our magic solution to help our slime stick together to make it elastic.
Ooh,
Yep.
I can't wait. This seems so much fun.
We do need a lot of things, don't we?
We do. We better be careful and make sure we follow the recipe.
Yes, you're right. And I have some fun things too, Maggie, like glitter and styrofoam balls that we can put in to change the look of it a little tiny bit. And I also have some paint, some pink paint. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Of course. We love pink.
We love pink. So we're going to make pink elastic slime. Super fun. Okay, boys and girls. So the first thing I need to do is I need to measure out my glue. So I have measuring spoons to do that. So I'm going to pour my glue in. 1 and 2. Wow, that was fun. Glue is so stringy and sticky.
It kind of reminds me of sap.
Yeah, it is like sap from the trees, Maggie.
I get sap in my fur and it gets so sticky.
I know, probably everything sticks to you then, does it?
It does. Then my mom has to wash me.
Do you get a bath in the pond?
Yes, sometimes I do.
That's funny. Yeah, I wouldn't want this to stick in your fur, Maggie. I think that would be really hard to get out.
Yeah, it is.
So you're probably best to stay up there where you're safe, away
Good
from the
idea.
stickiness.
I'll just watch.
Yeah, good plan. Okay, so next, boys and girls, then we need some shaving cream. And shaving cream is so fun because it goes, it flows up, Maggie. Watch when you see this. Oh, look.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's really puffy. Did you hear the sound it makes?
Hear it. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shaving cream helps your face be smooth when men are shaving off their beards or hair on their face. They use shaving cream to help them protect their skin.
What? Why would anybody want to shave off their fur?
Well, Maggie, some men don't like to have fur around them like that. It's too hard on their face, so they shave it off.
I love it. It keeps me warm.
It does keep you warm, doesn't it? So, boys and girls, I'm going to mix together my shaving cream and my glue, and I'm going to give it a little extra squirt of shaving cream, just for good measure. And I'm going to mix that all together until it's like a puffy, gluey shaving cream mixture all combined. Oh, look, it looks like icing.
Oh, that looks so fun.
It kind of reminds me of icing for a cake, but we're not going to eat it, are we?
No.
This is not edible. Okay.
I'm not eating anything that goes on a face.
No, that's right. Okay, so next we're going to put in some baking soda. And you don't need very much baking soda, just a few pinches. So I'm going to put my hands in there. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 little pinches of baking soda, boys and girls. Not very much at all, just some pinches.
Just a little bit.
Yep, and I'm going to, whoops, see, I almost dropped it. That would have been a big messy mess. Okay, I'm going to stir that up now so that's all mixed into my icing mixture.
Okay. But don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Now, I'm going to put in a little bit of baby oil, and baby oil smells so good. It smells like new babies.
Can I smell?
Yeah, you sure can. Hang on.
That smells so good.
It does, doesn't it? It smells like little babies.
Is that what human babies smell like?
It is. I bet you baby moose don't smell like that, do they?
No.
I didn't think so.
But I'd like to smell a baby if
Oh,
they smell like
that's what they smell like. They're so sweet, Maggie. Okay, so I'm going to mix up that baby oil in there now with that.
The mixture is smelling really good.
Oh, it is. It smells like a baby now. This is probably a good time for us to put our fun things in. Do you think, Maggie? Like our paint and our glitter and styrofoam balls. So I'm only going to put a little squirt of paint in there because I don't want it to be too much to change the makeup of our slime. So I just put a little bit in just to tint it a little tiny bit.
Oh, that's a nice pink.
Yeah, it's like a pastel pink, isn't it?
Very pretty.
It's not vibrant. It's just very pastelish.
Okay. Pastel colors are pretty too.
They are. Now I'm going to put in some glitter.
Wow,
This
that's
is
so
great.
sparkly.
It is. Green and yellow sparkly glitter. Let me move it up so you boys and girls can see. Do you see it? Oh, it's so shiny and pretty.
It looks so great.
And now we're going to put in a little few styrofoam balls. These stick everywhere, Maggie. If I dumped you down in this bag of styrofoam balls, you would come out like a little abominable snowman.
I'd have to shake.
You would. They would stick to your fur everywhere.
Just don't shave me.
No, we would never do that. My goodness. That would be terrible. You'd be awfully cold.
I would. I really need my fur to keep me warm.
Right. So, boys and girls, here's what it looks like so far. Wow.
That looks so cool.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, now, we need to put in some cornstarch, which is this here. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in. And then it really thickens up, almost like a cookie dough, kind of reminds me of that, when we put that in. So, one. And one more. Two. Good. Good counting, Maggie. You're really good at counting.
I'm learning counting too.
Good job. Okay, so boys and girls, now we have to mix that part in, the cornstarch, and that will make our mixture, like I said, almost like a dough. Not even like a slimy part anymore. Because we're making elastic slime today, Maggie, which is much different than regular slime.
What's a dough? All I know is a dough is a baby deer.
Well, a dough for humans is when we make pizza, we have to make up a mixture, which is dough. Or when we make bread, we make up a mixture of flour and water and yeast and sugar, and it comes out into a big roll, and then we roll it up and we make bread.
So it's not a baby deer?
No, it is not a deer at all, silly. Oh my
friend
goodness.
Derek was a dough.
That's silly, Maggie. All right, so now, boys and girls, if you see, it's not as liquidy as it once was, okay? It's almost like a dough shape. See, Maggie?
Now
It's
I
thicker.
know.
Yeah. So now we get to add the magic part, which will help our slime become slime so I can touch it with my hands. And since we're making elastic slime, it's going to be much different.
Elastic.
Right, elastic slime. So I'm going to open up my activator, my magic solution. I'm going to fill up my little measuring spoon here. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to dump it in and I'm going to start stirring.
This is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, Maggie, it's already happening. Boys and girls, look.
Look at that. That is so cool.
Look. It is no longer a liquidy slime. It's now goopy. Do you see it?
It's elastic.
It's elastic. You're right. And the trick, boys and girls, when you're handling this slime is to put a little bit of baby oil on your hands. Miss Messie's going to roll up her sleeves. What do you think, Maggie?
Good idea.
That is a good idea, isn't it?
But my mom can wash you if you get sticky.
Do you think I should go down in the pond and get a bath?
Yeah, it might be a good idea if you're sticky.
Okay, boys and girls. So I put some baby oil on my hands to help the stickiness so that it wouldn't stick to my fingers. And now I'm just passing the slime back and forth between my hands and I'm squeezing it the same way you do with dough, pizza dough or something.
Can I touch?
I don't know, Maggie. Maybe with your foot and see if it's cold.
That feels silly.
So boys and girls, look. It's elastic slime.
Do you think I can take that back to the woods to show my mom?
We can put it in a baggie for you, Maggie. A baggie!
A baggie for Maggie!
That rhymes.
We are so full of bees.
So boys and girls, this slime is actually my favorite type of slime to make. And I have said this before. It's called puffy slime or elastic slime. And it's not messy at all. So I know some of your parents are a little bit scared of slime, and that's understandable because slime sometimes is very messy. But this slime is actually amazing, and it's not sticky. Look, Miss Messy doesn't have anything on her hands. I'm just stretching it, yeah. And it's elastic slime.
I really like that, Miss Missy.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I really like this slime too. Oh, it stuck to my stick.
We need that stick for our letters.
We do. That's a stick for our letters. Exactly. So boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us today, myself and Maggie, as we taught you about the letter E and the sounds that they make. Two sounds that they make, and we hope you enjoyed Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
Chicka chicka boom boom.
And we hoped you enjoyed making elastic slime with us.
I had so much fun
Oh,
today.
Maggie, that just made a sound.
Like a crackle.
It did. I don't know if I can do it again. Let me see. I stretched it out like this.
Did you hear that, boys and girls?
I didn't even know I could do that.
That went crackle.
It did. Let me see if I can do it again. I stretched it out like this, and then I folded it on itself. That's cool, isn't it, Maggie?
I love it.
Yep. So, boys and girls, this is our puffy elastic slime that we make here at Get Messy NL that we'd love for you to try to make as well. So, we will be back tomorrow with the letter what, Maggie?
Now I know. Now it's F.
Right. We'll be back tomorrow with the letter F. Some shout outs before we go. I told you yesterday we were going to be doing shout outs for some of the kiddos who are watching. So we need to do a shout out today to Jennifer and Joanne's children as well as Vicky's son. So we have to say hi to Kane and Emma.
Hi, Kane and Emma.
That's Joanne's little boy and girl. And we need to say hi to Jennifer's 3 daughters, Jordan, Shauna, and Harley.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Harley.
And we need to say hello to Vicky's son, Logan. And it was Logan's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Logan.
Happy birthday, Logan.
We hope you had the best day. Okay, boys and girls, we're signing off until tomorrow when we come back for the letter F. Toodles!
Bye.